Starting a business can feel like juggling 1,000 tasks at once. Emails, meetings, deadlines. Sound familiar? What if I told you there's a way to go from chaos to clarity without burning out? When I started my journey as an entrepreneur, overwhelm was my constant companion. The to-do list never seemed to end. Every task felt important, but over time, I learned strategies to manage them. In this video, I'll share actionable steps used to regain control, focus on what matters, and build a business that doesn't run us into the ground. Overwhelm often comes from trying to do it all. Thinking you need to answer every email, attend every meeting, and say yes to every opportunity. But here's the truth. Overwhelm isn't about having too much to do. It's about not knowing where to start. So, what I do is create a pause and reframe ritual. When I'm feeling overwhelmed, my mind races with many tasks, responsibilities, and thoughts. To break this cycle, I pause the activity and take a few breaths and step away from my environment. I close my eyes and then reframe the situation by asking, what's the one thing I can do right now that will make everything else easier or unnecessary? This practice shifts focus to one manageable action. It reduces the mental overload. I use energy mapping for prioritization, and instead of traditional to-do lists, I use energy mapping to identify tasks based on the amount of energy that they require. Does the task drain me or replenish me? I create categories like low energy for quick, easy wins, medium energy for moderate effort, and high energy for emotionally and physically demanding tasks. I then tackle one task from each category per day based on the available energy that I have. By matching tasks to my current energy level, I avoid burnout and give myself flexibility to approach the task with more control. I also practice micro-task switching, which is rather than shifting focus between large tasks that overwhelm, I try to micro-task by breaking down bigger tasks into even smaller 5-minute increments, sometimes 10 minutes. The task should be specific, actionable actions. For example, respond to one email or write 3 sentences of the proposal. When you accomplish the smaller steps, you build momentum and a sense of completion, making it easier to move through larger tasks without feeling weighted down by them. These steps help me to cultivate a sense of control and focus, and it breaks the overwhelming situation into digestible parts. Perfection is often the biggest cause of overwhelm. The fear of not getting it right can stop me from moving forward. And you. Remember, celebrate the small wins. Keep going. Progress is the goal, not perfection. Overwhelm doesn't have to define your entrepreneurial journey. And by creating a pause and reframe ritual, using energy mapping for prioritization, and practicing microtask switching, you give yourself grace to rest and take back control. and focus on what matters. What's one thing that's overwhelming you right now? Share in the comments.